everybody, Cinema Sickness here with another Cinema Sickness review, and today we're going to take a look at Season 4 of Cheers. Now, as I mentioned in the reviews for the first 3 seasons, I'm absolutely loving this series. I love all the characters, I love all the great stories, I love the fact that this is a sitcom that doesn't just have an individual story for each episode, but it has one great story holding all those individual episodes together. Love a sitcom like that. I mean, yeah, sure, sitcoms where every single episode is just its own thing, they don't really relate to each other. Yeah, those are okay, but I really enjoy a sitcom where, yes, each individual episode has its own little story going on, but within those stories there's one big main plot holding them all together that's basically the glue for every single episode. Love a good sitcom like that, and that is what we have with Cheers. Now, unfortunately, I would say that Season 4 does go downhill a little bit. It wasn't quite as good as the first 3 seasons. One of the reasons possibly is because Coach is gone. The actual actor who played Coach, he passed away, so Coach is actually dead in real life and in the series. But they do replace him with Woody Harrelson, who is more or less playing a younger version of Coach. He's just dim-witted, dumb, always saying really stupid things, never really gets what's going on, which is exactly Coach's character. So I find it kind of amusing and weird at the same time that the writers for the show just went, oh, well, Coach is gone, let's just replace him with a younger Coach. Just sort of seemed kind of weird. I would say that even though Woody Harrelson is funny, he does a good job playing his character, I do enjoy his character, not as good as Coach. Coach, as I said, was kind of the Homer Simpson of the series, always saying just ridiculously dumb things, just very funny, delivered his lines beautifully. Every joke that came out of his mouth was hilarious. I was cracking up laughing at pretty much everything he said. Whereas Woody Harrelson, on the other hand, yeah, sure, does a great job, does say some pretty funny things, but doesn't really deliver them as well as Coach did. I don't really crack up laughing all that much at Woody Harrelson. Yeah, again, you know, maybe some chuckles here and there, but it's not like Coach where I was laughing out loud the entire time. So, a decent replacement, but not quite up to the level of Coach. So that's one of the main issues with this Season 4. Another problem, and probably one of the main problems, is the fact that I would have to say that the story isn't as good either. In this season, again, it's Sam and Diane. You know, ooh, do they love each other? Do they not love each other? You know, what's going on there? And it's kind of getting old in a way. They know they love each other. Over and over and over again, Sam and Diane come to the realization that they're still completely in love with each other. Everybody else realizes it. Everybody else tells them. They even tell each other a bunch of times. And they don't get back together. Okay, you know, it worked for a while, but now it's just getting to the point where it's like, get together or don't. Leave each other alone. If you're not going to get back together, just, you know, decide already. It's just getting a little old because, again, like I said, they know they love each other. So why are they not together? It just seems a bit ridiculous. You know, 4 seasons in that they're still, you know, playing off each other. They don't really know what they want to do, even though they obviously want to be together. We also have Frasier actually becoming 100% a very main character now in this series. I love it. I do really like his character in this season because he just has some really funny lines. Obviously, as the last season was, Diane and Frasier, they were about to get married, went off to Europe, and Diane called it off because, of course, she still loves Sam, so they ended up not getting married. So now that he's back in town, he's hanging out at Cheers quite a bit and constantly has just these great, really bitter and sarcastic lines against Diane. I love his character in here. And also it's just really nice to see the Frasier around more. I do enjoy his character. The end of this series, though, we have a 3-part episode where Sam is now dating this high-profile woman. I honestly forget what she does. She's in some kind of like government position or something within the town, and you know, she's, you know, kind of a big celebrity thing. You know, it's really well known they're dating. Diane obviously isn't happy about it because she still loves Sam, and she's, you know, trying to sort of get them to break up and questioning how the relationship's going, and the girl ends up realizing that, yes, Sam still loves Diane as well, and the last scene in this season is Sam just going, you know, I gotta do something. You know, what am I doing? And he calls somebody on the phone and says, you know, hi, it's me. Oh, heck with it. Let's just get married. And that's it. That's where the season ends. That is the cliffhanger. And you don't know who he called. Did he call the girl who he was dating, the girl with the government position? Or did he call Diane and ask her to marry him? I'm assuming it was Diane he called. That would be my guess. I don't actually know. I guess we'll find out when I go into season 5. I would think that's what happens. But I just hope this whole cat and mouse game of Sam and Diane, do we love each other? Do we not? Should we be together? Shouldn't we? I really hope they get over that. I am hoping they do get married or something. I really am kind of getting tired of it. Just because, I mean, how long are you going to play this out? We get it. Okay, it's a cat and mouse game. We understand. But there's been so many times now where they've come to the realization where they absolutely still 100% love each other. You would think after the 100th time of them realizing this, they maybe would finally get together. Apparently not. So I really am hoping that that is what we go into in season 5. I hope they either get married or at least get together and start dating again or something like that. So even though I would say season 4 wasn't as good as the first 3 seasons, that's certainly not to say it was bad. By no means. This show is still very strong. 4 seasons in. I'm still loving it. I'm still thinking it's extremely funny. Again, very well written. I'm absolutely loving every single character. I do definitely miss Coach. Really miss all his great lines and just his amazing delivery in those lines. Just absolutely brilliant and extremely funny. I am very much missing him, but regardless, like I said, the characters are still great. The jokes are still funny. The stories are still absolutely brilliant, and I'm really, really enjoying what I've seen thus far, and I can't wait for season 5. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next Cinema Sickness review. See ya.